Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV and King's Football Show. This is our 2022 FIFA World Cup game against Portugal. Let's see what happens tonight.
Henri, chance, Balotelli, Aguero! Premier League champions 2016. Leicester City!
Hope to see you soon. Well done. Bye-bye.
Gazzola, Giroud again, Joe Wilson! Here's Gerrard. That's a great strike! McCracken getting closer. To the centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Van Persie arriving. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Robin Van Persie!
Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV. I hope you're doing well. And it's King's Football Show. We're here for a World Cup game against Uruguay. Let me just get the thumbnail, the overlays done, and I'll set it up. There's also going on Mike's channel as well, so if I'm reading comments from his channel, do bear in mind I'm on his as well, just to help him out, because he's obviously stuck doing them. Right, welcome to Mike Green. I'm Steven from SFeatleyTV. I'm also covering Mike for the first half, because obviously he's doing this the darts game, so I've got to cover him. If I do read comments from SFeatleyTV's chat and also King's Football chat, I'm live on all three platforms, then I do apologize. Do bear in mind I'm on my own as well as his, as again it's just for a favour to help him out as well. So but yeah, if you could also go over there and to SFeatleyTV, give it a like, give it a sub, it'd be great as well. So just on my overlays for that one. So yeah, I'm also gonna get into the comments. Mike Green's prediction is 2-1 Portugal. Yeah, you might want to put in the also put a poll up saying who's gonna win this game. I'm gonna do it from my channel. And now let me just quickly go to YouTube. I'm also going to go to World Cup, set up there. Yeah, so let me go to setup. Let me go to Portugal, Uruguay. I'm going to read out the do that. No, that's also let me just go to my channel. Going there, everybody where. Just gonna quickly put that on mute. Start poll. Who will win this game? Sorry about this. Just quickly do it. Game Portugal versus Uruguay. Portugal. I was supposed to put it up on my community tab as well, but I didn't get the time. Draw Uruguay. Bang, done that. Yeah, so make sure you're pumping the likes up on both channels. Really would appreciate it. I know, Ivan, you're not. I'm not Mike. I still apologize. As I said, I'm covering for him today, so he will be operating backstage as well to keep the channel going. But it's just for the first half, just as he's doing the darts game as well. So yeah, big up my members on this SFeatleyTV. Matthew Bassett, Miss Mel, Bargav, Carlos the Villain, Luke Morrison, James Dunlop, Lewis Potter Super B, right, and King Sait's channel as well. King Sait as well. Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. Nice to meet. Big up, Ivan. Thank you for the love. It's all love. If I don't I may not be able to. I won't be able to put comments up to show you. But I will be reading them in the chat. He's done it for me. There you go. Look. If he doesn't, then obviously I still will read them in the chat anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's not. I'm not ignoring them or anything. So bear that in mind. But yeah. My prediction for this game, I want to go 2-1 Uruguay. To be fair, I want like after for me. I know Mike's not gonna like me for this. After the spat out by the Cristiano Ronaldo, for me, like I just hope he just absolutely has a terrible World Cup and goes. Well, he can't go back to Manchester early. He's been told not to come back. So yeah, I hope. Yeah, I do hope that Uruguay can do the business today. I'm gonna share the screen for the Uruguay lineup. Share screen. So I should have in the background there. So there you go. Look, straight away. So let me just get it up on mine as well. Chrome tab is World Cup. So as everyone can see on all channels, big up to everyone that's on my channel and Mike's. The Costa in goal for this is for Portugal. Costa in goal. We've got Cancelo. We've got Ruben Diaz. We've got Pepe and Mendes in the back four, and then they're playing a three with the Bernardo Silva, Neves, and Carvalho. Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Felix. Fernandes on the wide right. That's interesting. For me, I don't know why they keep wanting to focus on Ronaldo. You got Andre Silva there. You got João Felix, Bruno Fernandes, Neves, Bernardo Silva. For me, like Portugal, they're like the same with Germany. Like they need to get out of the and bring in the new. These have gone off. I think they've gone off. I think it's popcorn's gone off. Yeah. They can't give me a smaller bag of popcorn. That's the problem. I can't eat them all. But yeah, Uruguay. Roche, Coates, Godin, Gimenez is the back three. So they're playing a 3-5-2 with two wing backs. Oliveira, Bentancur, Ficino, Valverde, Varela, Nunes and Carvalho and Cavani, up front. Then for Portugal's bench, we've got Rui Patricio, Diogo Dalot, Rafael Guerreiro, Job Palhinha, Andre Silva, Jose Sá, Rafael Leo, Vitina, Mario Horta, Nunes, Antonio Silva, Gonzalo Ramos. Sorry, I'm going to show it on that channel as well. Where was it again? There it is. Then we've got Musiera, Nicolas de la Cruz, Pelistri, so Pelistri, Suarez, Aras, Keita, Sosa, Lucas Herrera, Vina, Gonzalez, Torres, Caceres, Canobio, Ugarte, and Rodriguez on the bench as well. So they haven't got too much. They got, I think Uruguay, Portugal got a bit more quality about them than, yeah, thanks for that, Mike. They've got a bit more quality around them than Uruguay. So than Portugal. So Portugal got more talent. Sorry, than Uruguay. My bad. But yeah, as you can clearly see, they're just lacking that quality. I'm trying to see if I can get. So I need to move it closer as well. I moved it back, didn't I? I think that's better. Right, there you go. Nothing changed. Let's go Ronaldo hard trick. But sorry, that's from Bargav on my chat. I'm gonna put the link in for SFeatleyTV. So if anyone's free on SFeatleyTV, you can come on my link and make sure you're pumping the likes up and pumping the subscribe to the subs up for both Mike Green, SFeatleyTV, King's Football Show. Right, big up Mike for giving the raids as well when I've been streaming on my one as well. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, we got mad love coming in here. Right, it's gonna be a mad game. I think this is gonna be a great game. We've seen the other two games today. Right, Ghana 3-2, I believe it was against. So I got a very short memory. 3-2 against South Korea. South Korea, like they were 3-1 down, got them. They were 2-0 down, got themselves back to 2-2, but Ghana managed to pick themselves up and get the last goal. I did feel Korea deserved something out of that game. They really did. They really deserved something out of that game. I feel gutted for them. Yeah, Matt, if just let us know who else is in the chat. If there's any other people in the chat, I can shout them out. Yeah, how many people in the chat? I can big them all up. I'll big them all up. We got three people in the door for SFeatleyTV, and we should have a couple. Yeah, we've got a couple from King's Football Show as well. So big up to them. And then we've got Cameroon, Serbia. What a game! What a game! Let me know your thoughts about today's games. But like, I'm sorry, that was a great game. That's a great game. Big up Lennon Bradley, Mike. You've changed. Yeah, bruv. He's changed. He had a change, bruv. He saw the light and became an Arsenal fan. He saw the light and became a gooner. Like, he realised he wanted a bit of the top of the table action. So, like, you know what I mean? Top of the league, like, loving life. You know, bruv. So, that's why he's going to cancel me now. Nah, it's all love. I'm happy to support Mike. He's always supported me, so I'm happy to support him back. And this is what we do. But yeah, let me know about you today's games. There's some mad games. I'm just going to pop off quickly in a sec. Just to get a drink. So I'll be literally 2 seconds. Hello, doggy. Got my dog here as well. Right. Dog's been watching a bit of football, haven't you, Tom? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Right. Ralph. No. Nah, not interested. I can't say much. I'm a Liverpool fan. Well, bruv, last 5 years you've been beating us left, right, and centre. So it's about time I got something back. Like, you know what I mean? I think another red team has taken over your role, bruv. Mate, I'm hoping we can go all the way, bruv. I'm hoping we can win it, man. Yeah, I think you will come back. You just need investment. Let me go quickly get a drink, and then I'll be ready for this game, bruv. Just go get a drink. Right, 2 seconds. Yeah, nothing's gone frozen there. Might also get some jelly here as well. Get some jelly. Now, I'll leave the jelly for now. If I want jelly later, I'll grab it. Everyone has a comeback, mate. Right? You just need to rebuild that squad. And you know what? You know how people have been saying that Liverpool's out for sale? First of all, you can tell the difference in the name between Man United and Liverpool. I know I don't. You probably don't want to hear that then. But because Man United is such a prolific name, if it goes up for sale, people are interested. I know Liverpool are still one of the giants, the two giants of Premier League football. But I think in the last years, I think Man United's just had that little bit of a more attraction than Liverpool in a sense. So when they put their share, controlling stake, by the way, it's a controlling stake. It's not all of it. So when FSG put a controlling stake against Liverpool up for sale, no one's really been as interested as maybe the Man United one. But then Man United, they're offering the whole club. Whether that goes through or not, we don't know. It looks a bit more serious than it has before. But whether it goes through or not, we don't know. As the game kicks off here, right? Portugal versus Uruguay. The game has kicked off, right? Portugal in their usual kit, playing left to right, Uruguay right to left. But yeah, like I was saying with Liverpool, I feel what they're doing is they're selling their controlling stake FSG. They know they need to rebuild that squad. They know they need to back Klopp. And if they don't, he will walk. And I think what they're doing is because what they're doing with the control stake is due to the fact they don't want to pay out. And because they don't want to pay out, they don't want to pay out. So because they're not because they are, how do I put this? Because they don't want to pay out for rebuilding their squad. That's why they've gone for. They're offering to sell it for me. That's why. Do you think Liverpool will get top four? If they stay on this current form, even no, but they have been on this like 2 years. Remember 2 seasons ago, they had this sort of dip where they were struggling to win at home. Like, for example, their home form was terrible, but yet they managed to still find a way to get into the top four. So I'm not going to rule them out. So I didn't think they would do it then, and they did, because they were on such poor form. You can't really rule them out in a minute, but they need to improve. I think Klopp needs to adapt his system, because he's been, I think, too aggressive in his system. It's sort of been a bit arrogant in a way, thinking it's just going to work every time against every team, and it hasn't. When he's changed the system and the way they play against Man City, it's worked. So they need to adopt that, and I feel that they need to push for top four at minimum. But whether they change the system and do it, I don't know. But yeah, we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see. You never know. This break is exactly probably what they needed to get all their players back and be on fire. On fire. Where's my virtual background? I'm going to put my virtual background up if it lets me. There you go. There's my background. Big up Craig on SFeatleyTV's chat. I hope you're doing well. Just bear in mind, if I'm reading other comments from other chats, it's just because I'm on my own channel as well as King Said's football show. It's all obviously to help my dear friend SFeatley, Mike Green. This may not work. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my Watchalong, turn my virtual background off. Chance there by right, didn't turn that one off. Yeah, I would love to kept it on, but my internet's not having all of it. But that was my background. 2-1 Brian saying for Uruguay. Come on Uruguay, smash Portugal. Ronaldo moaning, Nunes scoring. That'll probably be a good one. Brian with 2-1 Liverpool. I think Liverpool will scrape it because Chelsea and Spurs won't go on a winning run like Liverpool. That is exactly my point. They can. I don't. Do you know what? Chelsea for me, I'm not seeing them as top four. I don't see it. For me, my top four, based on the we could call it the first half of the season, can't we? 14 games in. For the first half of the season, this is my lineup. And I know people are going to jump saying, why are you saying this? You didn't think of it before. But this is what I'm feeling. If we spend in January, if Arsenal spend in January, I will definitely back Arsenal first, Man City second, because we've been playing the better football. The table doesn't lie. I put I think if Newcastle spend in January, I think they'll get third. They're that good. They're that good right now. Can't believe people are ruling them out. And I would put Man United. I want Man United 4th. Liverpool 5th. Tottenham 6th. And Chelsea 7th. But I would put Newcastle up in that table, in that top 4, based on their performances of the first half of the season, and the fact they're going to go in January. We know they're going in January and invest in more players. And what I love about Newcastle, when they took over, everyone's thought they're getting Mbappé's, they're getting Messi's, again. They haven't. They've got a young manager, which most people didn't believe in, because obviously he led Bournemouth into the Premier League from League One in 2 seasons. He got them to the Premier League. He then got sacked because it just went stale. They didn't sack him enough in time, where these lower league teams, the relationship just goes stale and everyone finds out how they play. That's what really happened in Eddie Howe's case, and they've now given him a chance with Newcastle. The attacking football they're playing is beautiful, deadly. It's one of the 2 teams I fear. I fear Man City and Newcastle right now. I literally don't fear any team right now. Right? I know Man United beat us, but I don't think they'll beat us at home. For example, Liverpool, I don't fear them right now. We can take them on. Chelsea, I don't fear them. Like, batter them at their place. We battered them. That should have been 2-3, 4-0. Like, if we were a bit more clinical. So, yeah. So, yeah, yeah, the fact Newcastle ain't been considered, the fact they're going to spend in January and they're not even considered for top 4 is a joke. And these people need to wake up and realise. And what I loved about it is that they've done it in the space of a season, where Arsenal fans saying it needs to take 3-4 years for Arteta to get his plan into action. Well, it has. I'm not moaning about it now, obviously. I'm not in that argument anymore. But it is funny how it took a season for Newcastle to get to the top 4. Yet it takes us 3. 2 8th places and 5th. Then we still ain't made it. I think we'll make it this season. So it means next season's FIFA, I don't have to wait for Champions League. But anyway, like I'm saying, it's just, yeah. Yeah, for me, Newcastle, for me, look very strong contenders. Uruguay win it in the area. They've got to play the ball forward. Portugal, though, it's a poor ball. They win it back. Open in 7 minutes. They've had a couple of chances, Portugal. Not big chances, but been putting pressure on them. And it's a shot by Bruno Fernandes, and it goes wide. Ronaldo jumping up and winning those headers. Now, Ronaldo can be that sort of player. If he's in the box, in the centre, he can be that target man, getting good headers, getting on the head of headers, like getting on the end of crosses and putting the ball about in it. He hasn't got the movement and the speed anymore. For me, he hasn't got it anymore. He's not the same. He loves to think he's the same player that he was 10 years ago. He's not. He's not. It's facts. He is not the same player. End of. Messi even admits it. This is his last World Cup because he's coming to the end of his career, right? But with Ronaldo, he thinks he can still do it. Let's go through the other chat. Big up, evening, Steve. Casemiro showing why he's the best CDM in the world today. Exactly, Casemiro played brilliant today. I think I've got in my fantasy team as well. Bare points. Oh, I didn't have Neymar in there still. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I did that. Why did I keep Neymar in my fantasy team, honestly? Right. That's annoying. Sterling. Casemiro 9 points. But let's have a look. Arsenal, Uruguay just about clear it away. So De Jong got 3 points. Christensen 6. Militao 6. Martinez 6. 18 for Messi, bruv. Messi, my goat. My goat. I'm top of the table. See, look at that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, my World Cup fantasy. If you've got a World Cup fantasy and you haven't joined my fantasy league, please go and join it. I'm live right now on my channel. All the video descriptions for the World Cup, all the World Cup games with the video descriptions have got the link and code in there. Can I ask? I'm just going to ask Mike. Do you mind if I put mine in there? Because I will copy mine. I'll copy my link. In there, if I can. I'll ask. What's your channel I want to join? SFeatleyTV. SFeatleyTV. If Mike just takes the banner down for a second, I could show you my name and Twitter page. So I'll put it. I could put it. Yeah. So there you go. Look, along the bottom here. Look, SFeatleyTV at SFeatleyTV, right, on Twitter. SFeatley on the Instagram. Road to 2K. So make sure you go and sub, as well as subbing to this channel as well. And it's King's Football Show. And CLDF means Children's Liver Disease Foundation. And what it is we do Arsenal Premier League content as a monetized channel, and all of our proceeds, the memberships, the super chats, all your donations that you pay for, and all the money you raise by watching goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. All of it. Like, everything that we get goes to it. So make sure you do that. Big up. I'm just gonna read the chat on mine. I'm also gonna copy the link. I'll put the link. I'll put this bit in there in the private chat, so Mike can put it on, and I'll also copy the next bit, and you can put it in. Right. There. If he let us do that, that'd be great. As a S on SFeatleyTV and the King's Football Show, here's the link. This is my link and code for SFeatleyTV's league. I'll also be having Manny on my channel, so if I'm talking to Manny, do apologise, on Mike Green. Manny, I'm live on SFeatleyTV, King's Football Show. I'm also doing Mike's stream for the first half, just to help cover him, because he's tied up with his own channel. And thank you for putting that in, Mike. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, what have you made of the first half, bro?
Yeah, listen, it's only been 12 minutes in. I think it looks rather cagey. To be honest, there's really nothing much to sort of say about either team. I'll be brutally honest. I mean, as much as I may not have much time for Ronaldo, I have even less time for Suarez. But one of the reasons why I came on, and I do apologize for being late, is because I wanted to give you company.
No, it's fine, bro. It's not fine. Yeah, as I said, I'm live on all three channels, so it's just to help with Mike's stream. But
yeah, sure. Big up to Mike anyway. And
yeah, big up to Mike. By the way, Mike, like you said, you were gonna come a member on my channel, bro. Like, come on, like a member on your channel. You gotta show us the same love. No, I'm joking, bro.
Yeah, listen.
You raid my chat and get people to sub anyway, so I'm grateful anyway, bruv. I'm grateful all the time. But yeah, I mean, as people say, obviously I don't want to see Suarez progress either, because let me think, he is he of what he's done, like in the World Cup itself. Remember what happened in 2014 with Chiellini. I wish Saka did the same thing when he pulled him by the neck. But yeah, you can't. For me, for what Ronaldo's done, he needs to be taught or shown that he's not that level anymore, right? And put in his place. To be fair, because I'm sorry, you don't do that as a football player. You don't cuss out your team. Not just the manager. If you've got a problem with the manager, fine. Like, you got a problem with the manager and you want to talk about it, fine, but do it once you've left. While you're there, keep it in-house. If you then you're calling out young players because they're doing better than you. Let's face it, Garnacho was doing better and playing better and contributing more than Ronaldo was doing. And he got the arsehole about it because these players were getting a chance. Well, I'm sorry. Like, so that's why he called them out as well, saying they don't care. Well, clearly he does care, because otherwise he wouldn't be producing what he's producing, would he? Duh. That's so I'm sorry, I can't stand for what he's done, and I hope he gets knocked out of this competition as soon as possible, to show that he's just not that level anymore. Like, in the end, you have to know. I joined the fantasy league. Thanks for the invite. But big up, Ethan. As I said, like, you've got, we got maybe to get a prize at the end of the tournament for it. I've also got, if you join, if you're sub to, if you're part of my FPL, I have to start on 0, bro. Yeah, give it a go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, never know. You might catch me up because I'm crap at it. We also have an FPL league. I don't know even if you have an FPL league, an FPL team, Fantasy Premier League, but we also have an FPL league. If you check any of my content, right, any Arsenal watch-alongs, right, shot, and it's blocked. Any of this season's Arsenal watch-alongs, like my last one, right, or my last preview for an Arsenal game or anything, instead of the World Cup Fantasy League links, it'll have the FPL links in Fantasy Premier League. If you want to join that, because even if you don't win it, at Christmas, the Kassam has already won my Premier League. Yeah, there you go. So go to any of my streams that I do for Arsenal or just general football before the World Cup, and you'll see it in the video description, right? And join it there, because like Kassam, he's at top at Christmas because obviously there's no games going on since. So the guy in Kassam, if you're out there, DM me at SFeatley so you can collect your £30 gift card. If you do not collect it by Christmas Day, I will donate it to the charity. So 30 quid will go to the charity or to you. There will also be a raffle for anyone that's in the league. There will be a general raffle. I'll pick one person in the league at random to win a £20 gift card. If you then join my membership scheme, the channel memberships, you will then get to be part of an FPL members raffle. So if you're a member of the channel and you're on FPL, you will get a chance to win a £10 gift card in the members raffle. So there's a few prizes going around, and plus there will be some prizes at the end of the season as well. So yeah, how am I going to pay? I will manage to pay for it all. It will come out of my own pocket for that. So make sure you do check it out. Make sure you're checking out a King's Football Show as well. Really do appreciate that. If you go and sub to him, he's a great guy, great friend. But yeah, free kick, Cristiano Ronaldo early into this. Let's see what you can do. Ronaldo blocked.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah,
Yep,
so
cool.
so still no goals. I haven't really missed anything. I remember having to take a break during the Portugal-Ghana game when I was doing another watch along, and I missed Ghana's second goal, but a carbon copy of their first, and that game was certainly a fine game, and it produced a result. And it was also good to see Brazil play. I think Brazil and Switzerland look good to go through, which means we will see Jesus, Martinelli, and Xhaka in the next stage. I don't think Serbia deserve to go through, and as for Cameroon, If you're going to drop
Yeah.
your goalkeeper because, you know, you suddenly have a change of heart and want to change your tactics, well, that just sums you up, really. I don't know if you knew about the controversy surrounding the Cameroon, though.
No, I didn't. No, so apparently the keeper was dropped, wasn't he? So
Yep, Andre Onana.
yeah,
So
the keeper
apparently
was dropped with
Rigobert's
Cameroon, wasn't he?
yeah, so Rigobert's song apparently made it clear that he wasn't really happy with the style that Onana was using and wanted him to have more of a long ball style. And Onana basically said, "I'm not going to do that." I can see Rigobert Song's point because obviously you want to have players who are better all-round goalkeepers, but you know,
Oh, there we go. It's
sometimes
just like
with
it's like another Ronaldo situation with Onana. He's not doing what a manager tells him. Well, I'm sorry. Like if you don't do a manager what manager tells you, then expect the punishment you're getting. I'm sorry. Like you can't sit there and moan about the manager. He's not doing it. Not when like you can't sit there and saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that." When he's your boss. I'm sorry. He's your man. Like with Onana, he's the manager. He's in charge. He's asked you to do a job for the team, and you're not doing it. I'm sorry. That's just being an arsehole.
I see that point completely. But then, let's not forget that Rigobert Song has been manager of Cameroon for quite some time now, and obviously Onana has been involved with them during the African Cup of Nations and also during the World Cup qualifying playoff.
That's
He was
all
the
for
one.
granted, mate. I'm sorry,
Stephen,
you
please,
can't do
Stephen,
it, though.
let me please finish. Let me please finish, okay?
Go on.
If you wanted to have an issue where you wanted your goalkeeper to adopt a certain style of play and be more of a better all-round goalkeeper, then that should have been addressed, you know, during training itself. You don't, I mean, asking a person to change his style. I agree that Onana was being stupid in a way, but also when you have a situation where Song suddenly decides to have a change of tactic and say, you know, I think you need to adapt to the situation and get with the program and then do something like that. You know, of course, Onana handled it badly, but Song hasn't covered himself in glory. And pertinently, the replacement goalkeeper, Ipasi, who started today, he actually was playing the long ball, but those long balls resulted in set pieces from which Serbia scored. So a lot of people going crazy on Twitter
Just
saying,
keep
"You, yeah,
an eye on the comments in the chat. Right, on Mike Green. Sorry, I will literally be back in 2 seconds. Just go and run upstairs. I've
all
got to
right."
run upstairs and just
Yeah,
get grab something.
the problem
I'll
is
be
I can't
fine.
control the channel. I can't control the comments now. It's still on Matt Bassett's comments saying Newcastle are being smart about their business. So, I mean, obviously that they will be coming in. I can't control that though. But anyway, let's get back to the game. And obviously, you know, Onana being dropped meant that Cameroon had to play replacement goalkeeper who conceded 3 goals. Maybe he wasn't to blame, but certainly that controversy did not do anything for team harmony. Both handled the situation quite badly, and I think Cameroon, based on the way they've conducted themselves and the way they've played, they haven't really offered very much. I don't see them qualifying, and they will definitely lose to Brazil. I mean, they either can. It is Ronaldo in the penalty area trying to cross it in, but there's no one on the end of that. It is Bruno Fernandes on the right wing who gets that. And that looks like Cancelo, who's still there. I think they haven't really changed their team as such, so Ronaldo is still starting. Actually, they have made a change because William Carvalho's in the team. Joao Felix on the left. Ruben Neves. Fernandes. Actually, that wasn't Fernandes. I believe that was Bernardo Silva. Now that's Fernandes. And that should be Cancelo, I think. Ruben Neves. And they're just playing it back amongst the defenders. I'm going to take a look at the team lineup and sort of get that done for you right now. So, again, quite cagey. And
Right, sorry about that. I'm back. Right, trying to find all these bloody tweets.
Just took a look at the poll, and apparently nobody's predicting that Uruguay will win. That suits me just fine because I'm not too fond of them, but it is what it is.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Rafael Guerrero was dropped to make way for William Carvalho. And Pepe's in the team, which is a bit of a surprise. Never thought that he would be given a start. Ruben Diaz is there. And the left back is Nuno Mendes.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, piss off. Just piss off. Why is it nothing works anymore in this fucking house? Honestly, everything's got to fuck off. I'm done with this, honestly. Just get in there. All these sweets, just fucking get in the bag. I can't keep down here because I'll fucking melt in the heat. Right, so next to it. Ah!
You all right?
Ah! Little break my neck doing it now. Oh, fuck off. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Right. Sorry.
Hey, that's all good. Don't worry
I
about
tried
it.
joining the FPL League, it didn't work. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, great. I've got to find that, haven't I? I'll
Yeah.
find that now.
So I'm just taking a look at the team news, and I mean, the Uruguay have dropped Suarez, Caceres, and Pelistri for Cavani, Coates, and Varela. And notably for Portugal, they've dropped Otavio, Guerrero, and Danilo Pereira, who fractured his ribs, for
So it's a
Nuno Mendes, Pepe, and William Carvalho. So 3 changes each.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so let me just right, sorry about that. I really do apologise. Even no, that was the old one. That was last season's one. I'm sure like if my content, it should have it on the other one. If I go back, let me just go back to a live that I've done before this game, before the World Cup. Just let me see if I've done one before the World Cup. So yeah, the hot off the press show one. That should. Yeah, if you press the hot off the press show, which is the one just before. Oh, they would have got. Why? What? With. Right. Sorry about that. Do you know what? I'm gonna stop streaming it on other streams because now Footmoss is doing his stream on the King's Football Show, right? When he did it for full-time network sport last night for Spain Germany, and he said it would be fine to do Spain Germany on say each channel, and because he said he was gonna do it again for this game because he said all three. So I thought, okay, that'll leave it to do on say each channel, and now he's doing it on say each channel as well. Like.
How good was that save from Diogo Costa?
Yeah, great save by Costa.
Yeah, I was talking about how shocking it was that
which-
Patricio was
on
dropped,
which-
but I suppose Costa having his eye in, he just had to play.
Yeah, Arsenal are away to Oxford in the third round. Oh, I didn't know that, are they? Oh, that should be easy. Hopefully. The FA Cup is never easy, as we all know. We love an upset, don't we, guys? Yes, we all do.
Oh, yep, whether it was Wrexham in 1992 or Nottingham Forest last season or whatever. Ah, Bolton in 1994, 95. Okay, I'll watch the game. Portugal attacking now down the left. It is Nuno Mendes, the left back, who's come in. Fernandes. Cancelo. Carvalho. Carl Felix. Ronaldo.
Right, so apparently I'm streaming on King's Football Show while there's already a stream going on for that watch-along anyway, so... do you know what, I'm not going to bother doing it, I'm just going to keep doing it on my channel and that's it. No one's making it clear on what we're doing what. Right, we need, because otherwise we need to sit down and we need. Oh, Uruguay. Oh, it's a good chance there by Uruguay.
Yep. They're certainly finding a way to get down the middle, if not the flanks, and causing a few problems there. Why do I keep hearing Chris Mussing's voice? Is that him?
What's that?
There's a voice I'm hearing in the background. I don't know whose voice that is.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. I was just trying to talk to him. I just said we need to like talk after this because this is I'm getting confused. Right, I'm gonna end it on Sage channel because there's apparently one already going, so I'm gonna end it on Sage. Sorry about that. Right, I'm gonna have a chat and see what's going on because like this is just bonkers. Yeah, we won't bother talking then. We need to talk after this game. Yeah, we're ending on Sage channel. Sorry about that. Remove it now. Bang.
Nuno Mendes down the left.
So I'm on
finds
Mike
Fernandez.
Green, so big up Mike
Shot
Green.
spot.
Sorry about that. Why not come? Yeah, Brian, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, header down and it's cleared. Right, Uruguay on the. Oh mate. Uruguay on the back, like really struggling to get the ball away there. They need to be careful because Portugal are pressing them now. We know Uruguay have set themselves up a bit more defensively than Portugal, but they look very vulnerable whenever the ball's in the box. So if it carries on, you can see Portugal scoring.
Yeah, but let's not forget Uruguay have also looked good, managing to get into Portugal's half, and maybe not so much as I've said.
It's Nunes on the ball.
Yep, Darwin Nunes from Liverpool. I know the Statman Stubbs is doing a watch along, and obviously
that's a foul. It's going to be a booking. That's a booking. So it's a chance here for Uruguay. I think they might do this as well. Pick it off with set pieces, you know, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
Like, especially if they don't see themselves as level as with Portugal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As for Onana, I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to quit the national team, especially if Rigobert Song continues to coach.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think so, mate. He's still young and he's got another World Cup in him, so it'd be stupid if he does. But then,
no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah. We'll talk. We can debate about it afterwards. To be fair, we just need to focus on this.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
We can debate about it at half time or something, or maybe after the game.
But what do you think of the decision to drop Suarez for this game? As far as Uruguay concerned.
Well, no, I see their point. You want to go for a focal point up front. The reason I'd say dropping Luis Suarez makes sense here because Cavani is a target man and Darwin Nunes is also a target man that they could lob the ball to and hold up and bring people into play, especially if they're playing deep. If you're playing deep, you want a target man up front that can hold the ball up and bring the ball down, hold the ball up, so the defenders can then get back forward and counter attack, right? As well as that, Darwin Nunes has also got pace with that, and also with Cavani, he's also, if you've got set pieces like this, you can lob the ball into him, and obviously they didn't do it there, and it's cleared away. But you can do it there and get and cause Portugal problems on set pieces.
Yeah,
and
I
also
think the
crosses
problem
in
is
the
though,
box.
like if you want to be a target man, you got to be quite tall. I'm thinking of
Well,
Milinkovic
yeah, Cavani
Savic.
is
who
tall.
from
So's Darwin Nunes. They're both tall enough guys to be that.
I mean, if they're 6'4"
fair.
or taller, then yes. I mean, Kiefer Moore for Wales is 6'4". I'm thinking also of Milinkovic Savic. Both brothers, in fact, are in the Serbian team. The goalkeeper is about 6'9". Can you imagine? And
Yeah, like I
Savic
said,
himself might be about 6'3", I think.
Like I said, you want a focal point up front if you're going to play deep, right? And Luis Suarez, yes, he's great. He's got tons of pace, but if you're launching the ball out in the air, right, most of the time to clear it, like he's not tall enough than some defenders to be able to get hold of the ball and control it. You can control it and hold it up, but if it's played to feet, right, if you're lobbing it forward against 6 foot defenders, most of the time you ain't gonna get it. Right, and you
Yeah.
just get more pressure and more pressure. So I get why
It
they've
looks
done
as though
it.
Nuno Mendes has been taken away by the physios. He
plus-
must have sustained a bad fall. Yeah, go ahead.
The other reason with Suarez being dropped, and you see Mendes coming off the pitch, he's crying. I think that means his permanent injury. Could be out of the cup.
A hamstring, perchance?
Yeah, looks like it. Look, he's gutted. Absolutely gutted.
Well, he came in
Yeah.
to replace Rafael Guerreiro, but it looks as though Guerreiro might be brought back in.
But look, the other thing with Suarez as well is that, what was I going to say? But the other thing with Suarez as well is if you bring him on like with 60, 70 minutes, with only a few games to go, it could be a massive problem, right, as an impact sub. Right, if you're tired after 70 minutes, you don't want to be dealing with a fresh Luis Suarez. That's the last.
No, I
thing
agree
you wanna be dealing with.
completely. I agree completely.
So there you
I
go.
mean, look,
Big up everyone that's
Suarez,
watching.
but Suarez is a threat, whether he's an impact sub or a starter, though. Cannot be denied.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah. I get that. I'm just, I see your point now, especially if the Uruguayan coach wants to bring on Suarez as an impact sub, that could be good. Of course, Guerrero now comes back in and he's about to take the throw. Obviously, that put a bit of a dent in Santos' tactics.
That injury is not going to help Portugal at all. But the ball comes in, and tried to get it to Cavani, didn't work. But they win the ball back. I'm trying to make sure I commentate on the game.
And that was a dreadful foul. That
yeah.
should be a free kick.
It should be a foul. Oh, come on, mate. Right, you can take your shirt after the game, bruv.
Hey, that's shirt tugging. Open your
Yeah,
eyes,
yeah.
ref, for crying out loud.
I'm sorry, you can share that. You can swap shirts after the game, bro. Right. Has anyone told him that?
Yeah. I mean, maybe he was trying to rip his shirt up. I'm not too sure. He'll just get another shirt on.
By the way, make sure you subscribe. You hit the like and subscribe on both SFeatleyTV and SFeatleyTV and also on Mike Green as well. Big up to everyone that is watching on both channels. Make sure that you hit that. Also. Big up the anyone who's donated, as you can see along the bottom. Just added a substitution. Vanna, big up yourself. Mike, thanks for doing that in the background. But yeah, like big up everyone that's that's watching, everyone that donates. Become a member on Mike Green's channel. All the details are in the join button when you hit the join button below. Also join on SFeatleyTV as well, become a member there. Right, I know my levels are 199 for level 1, level 2, which is Featley, they've got Featley Fighter, level 1, Featley Warrior, level 2, 499, 899 will be level 3 for the Featley Legend, and all the proceeds go to Children's Disease Foundation. Anything you donate and raise to SFeatleyTV. So make sure you do that for both channels. It really would help both of us. Well, both. Yeah, and Mike, once the first half is over, Mike will be taking over, and I'll be dipping out. Sorry if I've missed some of the commentary. I do apologise for that, but I hope I've done a good job covering him. Yeah. Could do one.
Going to find out how many minutes of stoppage time we're going to get, and still no sign from the third.
Stoppage time on the clock here, as it goes out for a Portuguese corner. I'm up to 99 points on my World Cup fantasy team. I can't believe my luck. Yeah, man, what luck!
Yeah, I was just wondering how you got to know that, and I keep forgetting when you watch it on BBC or ITV, their graphics are a lot better. Over here on the channel I'm watching, I still don't know how many minutes are being added as of yet.
We should say it on the top then.
It should say it on the top in theory, but in practicality, it takes a bit longer. Ah, now they answer. 3 minutes exactly.
What minute you on?
Same as you, 45, 52, 53, 54. We're in sync.
I'm sticking by Ronaldo, captain of mine. So, yeah. Soon to be has been. He's soon to be retired. Soon to be past it. Soon to be past his expiry date. I have the controls.
To be fair, he is also super motivated to prove you wrong and make you scarf down some humble pie.
And I'm so soon he will prove that he won't. Anyway, big up Paul Robinson in the chat. I hope you're doing well, my friend Mike Hardley.
Paul Robinson, as in the ex-England goalkeeper, Paul Robinson.
Nah, maybe. Well, I know he's a gooner. He's got an Arsenal badge on the avatar. But yeah,
I'm just joking. I know Paul Robinson is Welsh, so let me say Pob luck for tomorrow, and I hope you do. Hope you give a good account of yourselves tomorrow. I was sad when you lost against Iran.
Yeah, I was a little bit gutted because my grandma is actually actually Welsh. My grandma's Welsh, and my mum's name is Ira, E-I-R-A, which in Welsh means snow. I think Snow White yeah, Ira Gwyn would meant Snow White in Welsh.
Of course. You can't get more Welsh than Gwyn.
Met you on Sam's Poo TV. Oh yeah, big up Paul, like man. I hope you're better after that, like yeah, in the end it's all love and banter, man. In the end, like, you know, like I said when I came on there, I come on now just to make sure I have the best time possible because I haven't got much time. Obviously,
so half time
left, so it's the best time possible I can ask.
It's fair to say that Uruguay have had the better chances. Found Diego Costa in pretty decent form. Ronaldo and his company have certainly huffed and puffed, but haven't been able to blow the house down yet.
Poor first half, to be fair. Yeah, there is a bit of a poor first half. I'd have to be fair. There've been opportunities by both sides, but nothing. I wouldn't say nothing clear cut. It's been a bit scrappy when it's been on the final third. The final ball's not been great by both teams. I think Uruguay have been very dodgy defensively as well, so their defensive structure has not been great. They need that improving. So yeah, Portugal have had the pressure, and I think they've had the majority of the possession, if I'm not mistaken. I'll doubly check the stats, and they're 70 possession they've had, but they've not made use of it, and it's kind of what we expected. Uruguay with probably a little less quality in their lineup. They've gone for a bit more conservative and tried to hit them on the break, and sometimes it's worked with Cavani and Nunes up top trying to break, but the final ball's not been there. So yeah, I do agree with you, Van. They've been a bit poor first half in terms of quality. Compared to the other two games we've had, it's been very poor. Like the other two games we've had today, the first two games, sorry, that is, which is Cameroon, Serbia, and then it was who was it? Was it Ghana and Uruguay? And
South Korea.
South Korea, sorry. Those two games were, obviously, you can tell the quality was so much better.
Hung Min Son against Thomas Partey, Anthony Taylor refereeing. It felt like a North London derby.
Yeah, sorry, those two games will be. Now, I want to try and leave the clubs out of it, as say Partey and Son, the North London derbies and that. For me, it's just been two quality sides, two quality sides going, showing their talent and playing it like a knockout match, because it is a knockout match in terms of how things go. And on how to. And one other thing, would you ask? I would ask him, Mike. But yeah, Mike. I'm happy to jump off if you want me to, bruv. And yeah, as I was saying, I hope I've done everyone good. If this is obviously, do go check out. Obviously, make sure you subscribe here. You hit the like button, you hit the subscribe, you hit the join button as well. Become a member. But also do check out SFeatleyTV. My channel, which we do Arsenal and Premier League content. We're also doing all the content on the World Cup, all the money that we do from what you watch, every bit of content you watch, every donation you put in, every super chat, every memberships that you join, it all goes to charity. It all goes to the charity. Right, level 1, $1.99, level 2, $4.99. Level 3, $8.99. If I would say level 2 and higher, you get the best perks. So yeah, but like I said, it's not even the price of sometimes of a family McDonald's. So so it for the sake of that, per month, you help save innocent kids' lives that are only weeks old. So yeah, make sure you go and check that out and just hit the subscribe and hit the like button, as well as doing it on this channel. So thank you very much, Mike. I'll let Mike come in and then I'll jump off. No worries, Mike. Yeah. No worries, bruv. No worries. And again, like, if I'm free and if I'm live at any time, just let us know. And I'll send the link over or something. Alright. Will do. I'll watch Nunes do it in front of him, bro. Yeah. Alright, see you later, bro. See ya. Bye. Yeah. But yeah, make sure you're hitting the like and you're hitting the subscribe. I don't know if people know, by the way, I'm watching on SFeatleyTV now. I don't know if people know, and I'm going to shout out Maisie here, as a great friend. Yeah, she's a very good friend of mine. People that don't know what's happened, obviously she was trolled by... You know what, I'm gonna fucking name who it is anyway. I don't care. He was trolled by Munzi last night, bullied really in a sense for having an opinion, right? Well, Munzi, you're not welcome back on this channel unless you deeply apologise for what you've done. right? So I'm sorry, I'm not having that. People don't bully anyone online, right, at all, or on streams, for having an opinion. Especially people as beautiful and as wonderful as Maisie, right? I've quote tweeted what John has put as a video. I've asked Maisie if she wants to do a live stream about it. If she wants it demonetized, then I'll do it as demonetized, so I don't make any money out of this or anything. It's just so she can condemn what's gone on. In the end, I don't stand for bullies, and as much as I try and stay out of things like this, if it's my friends, I'm not going to stay out of it, and I'm going to have my fucking say on it, and I'm sorry, like, the guy's a prick. Absolute fucking prick. Like, you're not fucking welcome near me, right, and you're not welcome, right, I'm not going to come anywhere near you, unless you fucking apologise for what you've done, right, and, yeah, sorry mate, you want to pick on someone, you want to troll someone, right, go troll someone your own fucking size, right, dickhead, right, not part of our community, you're not part of our society, bruv, end of, right, you don't do it, I don't care, right, you've got a problem with me saying it, right, say so, sorry, not having it. Maisie is a lovely, wonderful, intelligent, independent young woman, right, that has got a great YouTube channel. She's doing great things on her channel. She's going far. I mean, the fact she's done that in a year shows how good she is, right? And that is why people like you are never going to be able to succeed over her, right? Because you show what you true guys what you are, right? And in fact, you can't even do half the job that she's done. Simple, right? And I'm not sitting here to boast of how well she's done, but she's done fucking brilliant, right? After, like, she was all at first. I remember she first came on here, first came on my channel during the Euros, and was scared as hell to even put a camera on, right? To even put a camera on, right? She then put a camera on for the first time on this channel, right? And she hasn't looked back since. Right, we convinced her to set up her own channel, Devils United. Right, and what she's done on that channel, right, is absolutely brilliant. Right, and now we are great friends, and I'm always going to support Maisie, no matter what. Right, and I'm not having people bully her. I'm not having it. Right, simple as. If you want to bully someone, especially someone like Maisie, right, go stick yourself where the sun don't shine, bruv, right, and don't come near us, end of. Sorry, I had to say that. I'm not having it. But, yeah, end of story, I'm not having it. But yeah, hopefully if she's okay with it, and she's feeling well enough, she'll come on tomorrow to, like, call him out and make aware that bullying is not bullying and trolling is not acceptable. Make it aware that doing this is not acceptable at any level, just because she has an opinion on football. Fuck off, mate. Like Monday, you can do one, honestly. Right, and I think this ain't the first time, right, that you've caused problems. This ain't the first. Sorry, Manny.
No, it's all good. I think I know who she is, because I do seem to remember she and Luke are doing a stream on World Cup predictions. I think I might know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to come on my channel, like, she first came on my, I think the first channel she came on was mine, I believe. Talk sent me a message, said this girl wants to come on and have her say, and this, that, and the other, she's really good opinion and that. So I said, fine, send me her Twitter and I'll invite her. And like I said, she was scared of putting on the camera. She was scared of doing something like that. And then she finally did put a camera on our channel, and like I said, she ain't looked back since, bruv. Right? Whatever's happened between me and Easy is in the past, and we're friends, you know. But but and I'm not like I said, I'm not speaking on that at all. It's not my place to do so. But like we're great friends now, and I'm not having people do it to any of my mates. Not just Maisie, any of my mates. If someone bullied you, I'd fucking call them out as well. If someone called bully Saeed, I'd fucking do it as well. I'd call them out on that as well. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bruv. Like, for fuck's sake. Some people, they take fucking things for granted, bruv. You want to waste your time bullying someone? You've got fucking problems in your life then, bruv. Like, you've got problems in your fucking life, you want to do that. I'm sorry, you have. You really have. Right? Because I tell you what, I'd stop your life in a heartbeat and I'd make better use of it. Right, sorry, I just gotta come on for 2 seconds. You just concentrate on the chat for 2 seconds and yeah, give your opinion.
Yeah, listen, I can't control the messages coming in because I don't. Yeah. Okay, so well, basically, I mean, obviously, since I'm not really hosting as I'm just a guest, I can't really see the chats coming in. So I could possibly check on YouTube and see what's going on. But in the meantime, of course, we're waiting for...
Sorry, I'm just... Sorry, like, my mum, like, calls me up to tell me to take meds when she could just message us when I'm live. And it'll come up as a message. Stupid. Anyway, you were saying? First, second half?
Yeah, nothing really. I mean, obviously the second half hasn't yet started. And I think both teams are also going to try to look to carry on where they left off. A bit of a disadvantage for Santos is that he's had to make one substitution already. But I think he should have enough quality left.
Yeah, you get 5 subs, to be fair. It's not so much a dilemma now like it was before. Obviously, before you only had 3.
Yeah.
So, and the actual thing about subs, they should have a concussion subs as well by now. I can't believe they're not doing this. They haven't done this. Like, everyone agrees on it, so why haven't we done it? It's just unreal. Because what we saw against Iran, against England, is not acceptable. Because if he had another head injury, he would cause himself a massive embolism. I mean, if you've watched Goal 3, for example, he has an accident about 2-3 months before his next bump on the head, right, during a football match. He had a car accident where he caught concussion, right, and then the concussion he caught 2 months later playing on the pitch meant he had a massive embolism in his brain and he died. It's that easy. Like, is that what I'm saying with Onana? I don't think he would. Look, I don't think he would quit because he's still got World Cups in him. I think whatever disagreement, it will be sorted between them. I don't think it's as massive as, say, something like Ronaldo's done or something. But in the end, I hear your point about Onana, and I know the manager's not covered himself in the glory of it, but he is the manager. He is the manager. You can't get away from that. He is the manager. You can't stop that. If you've got a problem with what he's asking you to do, then he has every right to drop you from the team. Because if he needs that done so you can win games, right, then you've got to go along with it. You've got to go along with it.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but what I'm saying is that issue, and we're just kicking off now. All I will say finally is that issue should have been addressed long before the World Cup and not after the first game. And now Portugal are attacking from left to right. It is with Pepe now, who passes it to Guerrero, I think. Yep. And I never thought I'd see Pepe playing in this World Cup, but obviously Santos has a role for him now. Cancelo, Fernandes, William Carvalho, who's come in. Actually, that was Ruben Diaz who passed that ball back, so my bad. And the free kick already, and Ronaldo's been nicked in the calf, but he should be fine. Sebastian Coates there, the number 19, doing him from behind. I wouldn't necessarily go so far to say that this has been a poor game, but obviously when you have a situation where chances have been few and far between, we are inclined to say that it hasn't really been the best. And Pepe passes it back to Diogo Costa, and that will be Ruben Diaz who passes it back to his keeper, who sends it fairly long. Just take a look at the team lineups again. Hold on, please. And that's well won by William Carvalho. How Felix can get that. Guerrero, back to Felix now. Down the left.
Down the left, and it's gone out for corner.
Goal. Yep, corner.
Yeah, it's corner. I've been disappointed with some of the refs. When they shoot and then it quickly nicks off a player and goes out. Like, they haven't picked them up and it's gone for a corner. I think that's just not great at all.
Yeah, and that's something that the VAR should look to check as well. If it's easy for them to pick it up from where they are, then they should definitely have a word in the referee's ear and have that decision changed. I mean, there have been instances where linesmen also have dreadful foul there. And
that's a free kick. That's a bad free kick.
I think it's fair to say that the referee has definitely been lenient when it comes to dishing out cards. Certainly when, I believe it was Bruno Fernandes had his shirt pulled in the first half, that merited a booking. Number 5, Vecino there, basically upending Ruben Neves. And Neves is now on the floor. I don't know if he's making a meal out of it or if he really is injured. And some subs warming up right now who might possibly be coming on later. I see Rafael Leao coming, warming up, and a few others. And this injury does look serious because Neves has to be helped up by the physios, so... Ooh. I mean, on first glance, he basically bumped into him. I'm not...
Yeah, on first glance, but we'll have to wait and see.
Could it be his knee, perhaps?
It could be.
Well, coming up to 50 minutes gone, and still nobody really... Interestingly enough, the last time these two sides met in the World Cup was 4 years ago, and Cavani scored 2 goals. I think that was probably why the Uruguayan coach wanted to bring him on, to try and instill that fear factor as well.
Hang on, someone's running on the pitch. What's this, running on the pitch?
Well, they don't think it's all over, because it isn't.
Oh, fuck off! Oh, fuck off. I'm fucking done with that. Go fuck yourself. You've had your protest. You've had your chance to have a go at the Qatar. Fucking drop it. Fucking drop it now. It's not gonna change. You can't change it. We're watching football. Fucking leave it. So you want to moan about politics? Go to fucking Westminster. Can't we just fucking enjoy a game of football? And Portugal through. Surely he's got to score. Oh, he's at the side netting. João Felix. That's it. And you know what? ITV and BBC, they're going to bring it all up again and jump all over it. They're going to fucking enjoy every minute of it.
Poor security, it must be said. Poor security.
I don't, whatever. Just, I'm sorry. No. It's bullshit now. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, it's a goal! Oh, it's Ronaldo. Oh, here we go.
Well, at least this time he didn't do that Sue celebration. I don't think it's Ronaldo at all. I think he might have had a hand in, ensuring
I
that
think
it went
it's an assist. I think it's an assist.
It was an assist. And then the camera makes it all about him.
Yeah, of course he does.
This is what you should criticize. It is a goal.
It is a goal.
9th in 19 matches.
It's Ronaldo, isn't it? He's onside. He's onside. Yeah. Now as he's can do that, but he's asking to be the same. That I'm not denying he can do those sort of things, be that target man. It's when he's asking to be the main man, like the one that can hold the ball up, the one that can turn and move, create the chances. He ain't that man anymore. He has it in glimpses, he has it in moments, but he doesn't have it in complete. He doesn't have it complete. He doesn't. Oh, there we go. It's 1-0 though to Portugal. I don't know where Mandy's got to. Where's the 1-0 to Portugal? There it is, 1-0 Portugal. Make sure you're hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, please. Really do appreciate it if you watch and contribute as much as you can to the channel. It really does help. But yeah, there we go. It's 1-0 to Portugal, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo with the goal. Just trying to adjust this in a minute. Portugal really on the front foot now. Uruguay really on the back foot. Right, they've got to hold out for this little period of spell by Portugal. They really have, or they are going to sink very rapidly. Very rapidly. Oh, Uruguay nearly with a chance there by Darwin Núñez to put it back level again. So Uruguay not out of this yet. They are not out of this yet, but they've got a mountain to climb here. Like, they drew 0-0. They really either could do it a draw or a win. Following you got this is great news for Ghana. Like, because to be honest, they need a win. Uruguay, they really do. They need the win. Oh, for God's sake, why is it nothing works? Oh, you're joking. You're joking. And obviously Korea Republic you remember following that game, were incensed about the corner not being taken at the end, if you remember. Right, let me just... Right. Oh, nearly Portugal win again, and nearly is a block. Right, it's nearly a block. Manny's finally here, thank God. That as well. If he can get it connected, that is. Let me just quickly do this. Do this. There. Yep, Manny, but oh,
You know, I'm really
Uruguay
sorry.
nearly with a chance there again. Jeez. Does
I
that
think the Uruguayan
can you
coach
ever
might
bring
need to
that,
agree.
Manny?
Huh?
That camera, can you actually bring it down like itself instead of sitting right up?
No, the problem is I can't really adjust this thing as such. But listen,
Right.
can you at least see my
yeah.
face now?
Yeah, it's just that it's a struggle sometimes to see your face. That's the problem.
No, the
It's
reason
always...
why is because I often tend to slouch, but if I sit straight, you can see my face. So that's something I can do. And I mean, there's going to be a lot of controversy around that goal because I think he barely touched that. That goal, in my opinion, belongs to Bruno Fernandes. But I will credit Ronaldo for coming over there and distracting the goalkeeper, Sergio Rocher there.
But it's him who made the run that caused the distraction, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying. He distracted the goalkeeper.
So, it's a fair play. He did play part of it. And Neil was cussing him.
Who was cussing him?
I said he wasn't at level anymore. He still ain't.
Well,
Not for me.
you know, now this is the commentator's curse, and now he's just made Jimmy
No, I
humble
think
pie.
you can do it. in those clutch moments there, he's great. But in the overall game, he ain't done much in the overall game, has he?
Yeah, I agree. And look, I mean,
He
no, he
hasn't
has done quite a
contributed
bit. He's
overall to the
certainly tried.
team.
He's tried
That's
to,
why-
you know, make a few passes and runs in, but
I
obviously
know
he's been
that,
thwarted.
but
But-
that's what I'm saying. If you need a goal, right, and you need to score, right, if you're 1-0 down, it's great to bring on in those clutch moments, right? But in actual contribution to the team, this is what Ten Hag was going on about. His actual contribution to Man United in the team is not enough. You know?
Yeah, but listen, that's the thing with Ronaldo. I think people need to accept that he also needs to accept that at 37, he obviously is more of a clutch player off the bench, and that's what the role that has to be accepted at times. But because of Messi's all-round contribution, the fact that he's a playmaker and so forth, he can definitely start every game. And he doesn't. The thing that I love about Messi is that he doesn't even seem to break so much sweat. You know, and he's. And nobody should even think of comparing him with Odegaard because Messi is head and shoulders above that boy. Simple as that. And now you frozen. So I'll be taking over some commentary, and Uruguay are trying to break through, but they lose the ball, and Fernandez can send that long, and that's too long for Bernardo Silva to get. Midway point in the second half, Uruguay 1-0 down, and once again, this tournament is just showing what an effect Ronaldo has, but he might possibly retire after this tournament, or maybe he'll get a few friendly internationals to just edge him closer to that magic 200 cap mark.
Come on!
And now Rafael Leao comes on. And he will be replacing number 18, Ruben Neves, who recovered after that little knock to get up and play, but he's done his dash. 8 kilometers, 84% pass completion. He's put in a shift and a half tonight. And on comes Leao. And there we see the cannibal, Luis Suarez, warming up.
This
Bringing
is
him on
great.
with 20. Cavani. And that is the Uruguay number 10. Oh, man.
Fucking internet. Yeah. Oh, Portugal for again. Here we go. Is he? No, he can't get the cross in. He's got to pull the ball. Someone's got to put the ball in. Put the fucking ball in, man. Bruv. Come on. Stick the...
Join the club. Internet issues today. And can Nunes get that?
It's every fucking
That is a
day
dreadful...
now.
Come
every
on.
fucking day.
The referee has been abysmal when it comes to administering free kicks.
Piss
That was a
off,
clear
Ronaldo.
foul.
Fuck off, Ronaldo. Fuck off, you diving prick. You're not getting a free kick because you can't fucking run. You can't take people on. That's the thing. He hasn't got the movement to take people on anymore. Right? You can see it there. Just easily block him. So he falls on the floor like he's fucking died to try and get a pen out of it.
Yeah.
Wanker. Play the game
also,
or fucking retire.
And also, I think another telltale sign was that he didn't do his Sioux celebration, so I think he might know.
I don't care. I don't care about the celebrations, bruv. I'm just like, for me, like, he's made it. You can see it on the pitch. He knows he can't take people. Right? So when people just easily stand up against him, he'll just fucking run into him and he'll go, "Oh, died, I need a pen." Fuck off. I'm not having it. Not having it, bruv. It's not fair. It's not right. Play the game properly, or fuck off and retire.
Right. Of course, with this win, it
Uruguay.
now means that Portugal will be through.
Hang on,
if
Uruguay.
they-
No, the ball's won. Nunes will chase it. Oh, one back though by Uruguay. Oh, someone help him. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Matthias Oliveira coming to life right now.
So
Now-
Arsenal are away to Oxford in the third round. When will that be played?
And as I said, the cannibal comes on. Luis Suarez.
Oh, what's
Yep.
done is done, man. Let's just move on, man.
Yeah, but what do you mean what's done
Yeah,
is done?
I know. Right, but we ain't gonna change it. We need to move. Like, just get on with it now. Right.
I'm not saying we should change it, but from now on I'm calling him the cannibal, and Cavani and Nunes are coming off.
I know,
And,
but like it's like I personally don't like Granit Xhaka, but I'm gonna sing his name and praise him because he's doing the business. If Suarez is doing the business, like on the pitch, then like just leave him be for me. It's not worth my time or energy. So we got. So hang on, Arsenal we got.
Oh, by the way, some
We got
happy-
friendlies. We got friendlies after this, bruv. You know we
Yep.
got friendlies on the 8th of December. When is the final?
I think the final will be on the 20th, 5 days before Christmas.
Yeah, it's the week before Christmas, isn't it? Hang on, let me have a look. I wrote it all down.
And by the way, that goal for Portugal has officially been credited to Bruno Fernandes.
So we got a game before the quarterfinals. On the third place playoff day, we got a game then, Juventus, on the 17th. And then on the 13th, during the semi-finals, we got another game against Milan. Hopefully, we got most of our players back running. If you know what I mean. I want our players to at least get to like the quarterfinals. Apart from Saka, obviously, I want Saka to go and win the thing. Alright? Or any other Arsenal Englishman. Because I'm an England supporter. But if you don't, I want most of them out by the quarterfinals. So then they've had enough games to get match fitness, right? To keep up the match fitness. And they get time to play the friendlies to prepare themselves. Prepare themselves. Get what I mean?
Mm.
I think that'll be ideal. So I'm hoping, actually, to be fair, like our defensive work, for example, I'm hoping Saka beats up the fuck out of France. If we get him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
some
England
team
go
news
for it.
apparently is that Bellingham won't be starting tomorrow. Henderson might be in line to replace him.
Who?
Ooh, off the post! Uruguay very nearly back in it.
So Henderson in place of him.
Jordan Henderson, yep.
Why don't we play Phillips? Phillips were in the Euros.
Because Phillips hasn't had a single minute of game time.
Yeah, but he'll do it for Grealish and Maguire though.
No, really hasn't played a full game.
But he'll do it for Grealish and Foden though. He'll do it for Grealish and Maguire, but not for Foden. Who's played every minute. Don't give me that excuse, mate. Right,
I'm
he's
not
already
trying to
playing
give you
Maguire.
any excuses. I believe he should play Foden instead of Mount. I hope he does.
No, but Manny, he can't use that excuse for Maguire. He can't use that excuse for playing Henderson because Phillips ain't played a minute of football this season. When he's playing Grealish, who's another bench warmer, and Maguire, who's been on the bench. You can't use it. You can't. Because it's hypocritical.
Well, Southgate's a hypocrite. We all know that. But
Oh
he
yeah,
has
a
to
bit
try
like
something.
everything else in this World Cup. A bit like everything else in this World Cup, bruv. It's a joke. If anyone's free, shall I do Matchday 3 predictions? I could do.
You could.
But yeah, your free kick to Uruguay again. '76 minute. I'm gonna be live on at 9 p.m. for Matt's show, which is going for the Euro games. I'm gonna be also live 12 p.m.
Side netting. He was so close. And you can see the introduction of Luis Suarez has sparked some more life into the team.
Yeah, you can see.
Equaliser
But
won't be
I
so
think
far away.
also I think what's also helping is that Portugal are now sitting back and playing on the counter a little bit. So, shot and it's saved. Oh, the keeper again. Call to action by for Portugal. Uruguay with a big chance. Damn.
What's with the southern damn, son?
Because I fancied it. Should I put Matchday or GW for game week? No, I'll put Matchday. Because it's not a week, is it? Matchday. Matchday 2 review. So, yeah. Right, let me have a look.
You sound like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour.
I didn't watch Rush Hour, so... I don't think I watched that one. Right, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do right, so yeah, we'll be live at about 11 AM for that. Would you think doing reverse fixtures, add another 3 fixtures, like to the group stage, make it more interesting?
Nope. It would make it too long, And frankly, it would be draining on the players.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. That was all. Might be an
Oh.
idea.
So, like Ed Sheeran, you're thinking out loud, huh?
No, I'm just like, you know, like the Euros. You know, it used to do last 16. No, now it does last 16, doesn't it? Before it used to do only quarterfinals because of the amount of groups. So I was thinking, like, for the Euros, instead of doing last 16, why don't you just put another, like, do the reverse fixtures, for example. I just thought, like, to be fair, like, you know, trying to make it more, like, spicy and interesting. But yeah, as you said, it could be draining on the players, especially like in the summer tournament. I could probably get it because they can have a rest afterwards. But in the winter like this, no way, no way.
Nearly a goal there, but that was wide from Rafael Leao.
Yep.
Scored against Ghana, but couldn't quite make it this time around.
I felt sorry for Ghana for that game. I'm sorry, they didn't deserve it. I felt sorry for Korea Republic as well. To be fair, I felt sorry for them as well. Make sure you're pumping the likes up, guys. Hit that subscribe button, please, as well as predictions for each game. Predictions will be announced on our match day 3 group. Right, that's that done. So that'll be 11 AM tomorrow. I'll be doing that. 11 AM.
Stephen.
I'm not. What? I can talk about it. Can we talk about it later, please? But yeah, 5 minutes to go. Do you see Uruguay getting an equaliser out of this?
They could, if they continue to press hard. The problem is, I think after those two chances where Uruguay hit the post and Suarez hit the side netting, Portugal might be coalescing. And now with Pepe being given the captain's armband, he will obviously make sure that they come in. And Uruguay made a substitution. Cortez has come off, and the number 17 has come on. So I'm thinking Portugal might need to stick to game management, but they're not going to manage the game well with a foul like that. Free kick. Pelestri, who's now come on. And one substitute fouling another.
Smelling all of me, and like his tail was going even more crazy when he started dodging on me. Tom! Look at the butt. Look at the
That sounds nice.
Right. So free kick, goal kick taken. Now. I'll also be doing videos about the president's outrageous press conference for a start. I know it's been of 2 games now.
Which president are you talking about?
The FIFA president. Which one? What one do you think?
The guy who puts the infants in Infantino?
Yeah, about the fact he feels like this, I feel like that. No, you don't feel anything like that, bruv, mate. You don't have a clue about being disabled. You don't have a clue about being a migrant worker as well, especially on the money you're on, bruv.
Doesn't have a clue about being an LGBTQIA member either. Probably wanted to channel John F. Kennedy's Ich bin eine Berliner speech and failed miserably.
Oh, look. I just got this. Look.
What is that? Oh, that's nice. All the logos and everything. And of course,
yeah, it's not the actual logos of the teams though, bro.
I know, it's the logo of the competition.
It's the
I
logos
recognise
of all
that.
the competitions, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I recognise those logos anywhere. And that's a good collector's item. 2 minutes left, and Portugal have a chance, but that's blocked. And
right, 66. Look. It only goes back to 1966 though. There's no logos before that. Maybe they didn't do logos back before then. I don't know.
actually, I believe there were some logos, and it looks as though Jimenez's hand touched that, so I think they're appealing for a penalty.
What I'll do is I'll check it. 9.
And
What's
Ruben
you put?
Diaz has just gone into the book for protesting too much.
World Cup logo.
I'm pretty certain
Oh yeah,
there
there
were,
is.
because
There's 1962.
There's always been logos.
1958, yeah. Alright, let me try 1930.
1930 I don't think there was, because that was the first one, but since then they've released posters.
No, there was.
So
there was, bruv. There was, bruv.
Okay, good. Okay.
Uruguay. That was a logo.
Ah, possible penalty for Portugal.
Possible
Jimenez's
penalty.
hand was
Oh, the
resting on the
referee's
ball.
going to the monitor for a pen. Don't tell me he's dived again.
No, there's no
If he's
dive.
dived again, I'm gonna lose it.
There's no dive. Will you let me speak? Okay, look.
Hang on, let
this
me
is
have a
the
look.
highlight right now. Jimenez's hand was on the ball, and I'm not too sure if it was necessarily deliberate, but...
Oh,
they
that's
are
not
gonna appeal
handball.
that.
That is not handball. I'm sorry. That's never handball. You're never convincing me that is handball. Bruv. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Not in your life, bro. Not Jenny.
No, I haven't been really shocked, have I?
He's awarded the penalty. And who else will take it? No prizes for guessing who. Oh, actually, Ronaldo's off, so someone else will take it. Whoop-de-doo. And actually, Quatez is on the pitch still, and it was Matthias Oliveira who was taken off. But Quatez is still on, protesting a great deal, as is Jimenez and as is Suarez. And I think Jimenez will probably have received a booking for that.
They need a goal to. I have to put them because they start talking in front of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to do a live stream and they start talking to you. Like, I keep telling them, please, don't. Anyway, as it stands, Portugal will be on 6 points. South Korea and Uruguay on 1 point, with Ghana on 3 points. The next games are Portugal versus
South Korea. And South Korea will be without their Portuguese coach, the former Portuguese coach, Paulo Bento. Got sent off.
He scores the penalty. And it's 2-0, game over.
Yep. And so South Korea, as I said, are going to be without their Portuguese coach, Paulo Bento, who of course coached Portugal from 2010 to 2014.
To be fair though, like, they say that, but he can just report commands from upstairs, bruv. To be fair, so I don't think it makes too much of a difference. You can still report to him at half time and before the game. So, like, they say it these days, but it doesn't make too much.
And how's this for a penalty? He forces the keeper to commit and sends him the wrong way.
So it would be Uruguay on 1 point, South Korea on 1 point, Ghana on 3, Portugal on 6. The last games are Portugal versus South Korea and Uruguay, Ghana. So Uruguay will just have to beat. I don't think South Korea will beat Portugal. South Korea need to beat Portugal and Uruguay to beat Ghana or draw against Ghana. No, they need. Yeah. They would need to. Uruguay to beat Ghana, and Korea would have to win by 2 clear goals to beat Portugal. If Uruguay win by 1 goal and South Korea win by 2 goals, Korea will go through by goal difference. Yeah. If it's a draw between Uruguay and Ghana and Korea win, they have to win by 2 clear goals to get ahead of Ghana, right? And if that's by 2 clear goals, this is where goal difference comes in. This is why it's vitally important. That's why that 6-2 victory really helped. So all Ghana really need to do with Uruguay is draw, really. So I don't think South Korea, if they're going to win, I don't think they'll win by 2 clear goals unless Portugal might put a weakened side out, to be fair, which might help them.
Why would Portugal put a weakened side out? Because they've already qualified?
You know? Because Portugal will have a goal difference of 2. If Ghana win, I don't think they're going to beat them on goal difference. And if they equal them on goal difference...
No, they have a goal difference of 3 now because they beat Ghana 3-2, remember?
No, I'm looking at it now as it stands. As it stands now.
Yes, but Portugal's goal difference is now 3.
No, I'm looking as it stands. This is as it stands after 2 games played. Look, look. This is I'm showing you as it stands on Google right now because it's saying 2 games played. It's not saying 1.
Yes,
look,
2 games
6
played.
Points,
But...
3 goal difference.
That's what I said. A 3 goal difference.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I told you it was 3.
Well, you said 2 at one point.
No, I said 3. I never said 2.
Either way, even if Ghana would equal them on goal difference by winning against Uruguay, they wouldn't get through as group winners because Portugal have a better record.
Exactly.
Fuck's sake, I don't know that.
No, but here's the thing. Ghana have actually scored 4
No, I
goals.
should have fucking known that. I'm fucking looking at it.
No, but here's the thing.
Big eyes
Portugal have now,
watching.
Portugal have now scored.
Please do keep watching. Please do subscribe. It helps the channel big time. So please do. Like, it really does. Please, if you know anyone that hasn't watched, please get them to watch. If you can. The more they watch on YouTube, the more we raise money for charity. So please, please do so. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share button as well. Right. And to be fair, though, like most other channels are doing it as well. Like one thing with some with on the big channels where they have to get through most of the comments quickly. With this channel, like what I love about it, though it's small, yes, and we only ever get maybe over 10 to 20 people watching, which I'd always be grateful for, right? No matter how many people we get. Oh, Portugal cross in, saved by the keeper for a corner. Uruguay nearly caught out on the counter, but yeah, what I love about he nearly got nutmegged, the keeper, but good save by the near post. If he did get nutmegged by the near post, I'm sorry, that's disgusting. You shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, what I do love, even if we get only one or two people watching, right, I'm always grateful no matter how many I watch all over the platforms that we do. And one thing's for certain is that your comments will always be read out. Right, priority comments if you become a member will always be read out. If you're a member, you will get a shout out as well. I will sort out the pin badges and the wristbands for the members at some point. I need their addresses as well, so if they can contact me via their address, I could send them a pin badge and a wristband. Shot by Fernandez, and it's off the post. Support Uruguay living dangerously at this last minutes, but they need to find something. It's a free kick though to Portugal, and I think that'll be it. To be fair.
Yeah, they were going to find anything in these last few
Uruguay,
minutes anyway.
they're not going to get back in this. To be fair, this is the end now. I think Uruguay, they will have to beat Ghana, right? If they beat Ghana. Like I said, if they beat Ghana, right, and Korea and Portugal draw, they will still go through, right? I think, if Uruguay beat Ghana, then they're safe. They're safe, right? So it's not the end of the world. I do think they'll beat Ghana, but they have to beat Ghana. It's the end. There's no choice. Be a big game though. It'd be an interesting game. It'd be a big game to watch. And what we'll do, we'll try and make sure there's at least 2 to 3 people on the stream so we can keep an eye on both games going forwards from tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, sadly, I won't be able to watch the England-USA game because where I am, that's not being screened. I believe there are 2 channels covering the World Cup over here, but one of them I don't have and I can't get. And now we've come up to the 10th minute of added time, and that should be that. And I think I will be watching the Iran-USA game.
What?
And that's the worst part when you have 2
you
games
watching
being
that?
played. Well, I have to if I want to watch some footy.
Oh
both
yeah,
at the same
if you
time.
can do that, Money, could you join our England Watchalong? Because then you can keep an eye on that game for us. Because if I get one person keep watching the other game, then we could report on the other game at the same time.
Okay, but listen. Yeah, but what I'm going to do is you can keep me in the background, and if there's any update on the scores, I will let you know.
No. Honestly, I want you on the channel as well, so I can talk to you as well. I do like having people on. It will work. It will still work. I don't want you in the background, mate. Come on. You're coming on. You're coming on, man. Like it will work. It will work. Trust me.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
If something happens in the game, you just put goal USA or goal Iran. You know, and then we check the table.
But then here's the thing. Obviously, like I can't be in a situation where I hear your commentary and I have to keep an eye on that game as well. It's difficult for me.
It is difficult. But trust me, I will make it work as much as possible. Trust me.
All right. Okay.
Right.
I'll join you then. I'll join you.
Cool.
Definitely.
All right, thank you. But look, we're gonna end it up here because I've got to go to match show now because he's reviewing the games. My review is coming up tomorrow. There are other videos I'm going to be doing as well. I've got to make sure I get dinner done by 3 tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be in a mad rush tomorrow. So they only be for an hour tomorrow's show. There will be other videos coming out very soon. Like I said, there'll be a live, but after the England game, there should be a live with me and Maisie. Afterwards, I want to send her my best and my support. She's always got my support no matter what. But yeah, Manny, where can they find you before we wrap up?
Yeah, well, obviously you can find me here on SFeatleyTV doing some watch-alongs, helping him cover the World Cup. Big up to him. Always enjoy working with him, even though sometimes he can be a little bit of a git to me, for want of a better word, but it's all good fun. Catch me as well on Oris Talks Football and Coach's Corner with Hanno Trollip. I am part of their coverage too. A huge shout out as well to Up the Cherries in all departments. We've been doing a series called World Cup Cherries, and yeah, I will obviously be trying to, continuing to do that. Wonderful people, enjoy working with them. Huge shout out as well to Del Boy Gunner TV, Tony Claude Gunner TV, Danny AFC TV, and some other channels as well. If there are some other channels I haven't mentioned, I'll send you a check in the post. But until then, I'm enjoying the World Cup basically as a football spectacle and nothing else. And some of the football has been terrific, I will say that. And yeah, so it's been good fun. Thanks a lot again to Stephen, and hope to see a lot of you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe, sleep well, have a good week. Don't do anything either Stephen or me wouldn't do. And for now, I'm out.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe and you hit the like and share button. We really would appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you hit the join button to become a member. Help donate to the channel. It really would help to raising money for charity. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. You get also a free wristband and free pin badge if you join the membership as well. Yeah, but yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in. We're gonna wrap up. Until then, take care. See you tomorrow. Hopefully Wales. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get beaten tomorrow. Until then, take care.